I am standing right now in the most expensive city of Germany, and that is Munich. The cost of living here is extremely high, and if you're coming here as a student, it's going to be tough for you to adjust to the situation without knowing beforehand what kind of cost you can expect or what can you expect to save, where can you find jobs. So let's talk to a student who is studying right now in the best university of Germany, Technical University Munich. Ask her what is the cost of living for a student, how much can you save, how much can you earn, what can you expect living here as an Indian.
Hi, my name is Rasleen Grover. I am 23 years old and I'm doing my masters at TUM.
So would you give us a tour of your university today?
Yes, sure.
This is the cafe of TU Munich, just one of the cafes inside the campus. So let's talk about the cost that one can incur as a student in Germany. So Rasleen, being a student here, what are your major costs? कहाँ पे ज़्यादा खर्च होता है?
Rent. Living in Munich is so expensive. Most of my blocked amount money goes into my rent.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And
Most means like literally 85% of it.
oh my god.
Yeah.
तो आपका कुछ रेंज है रेंट का?
So honestly, if you get a dorm, which is super difficult to find in your first semester, क्योंकि 3 semester की waiting होती है, so if you get a dorm, then you can easily survive with your 934 euros. But if you don't have a dorm, and I am paying a lot, I'm paying around 700 euros for my room.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But on an average, even most of my friends are paying around 650. So 600 is the average if you don't get a dorm. And yeah, I think majorly is rent and groceries, and फिर थोड़ा miscellaneous. Obviously, health insurance is there.
Last time I checked health insurance, it was around 120 per month.
It's 125.
Now it's 125.
It's 125.
Oh my god. Health insurance is increasing rapidly these days.
Yeah.
So that is also where most of your block account money
Yeah.
goes monthly. ये हो गया. Then what are the travel expenses that you incur?
I just have to buy 29 euros ticket per month, which covers all public transportation, and I can travel anywhere for free.
And this is the latest one introduced, like last year only, या उससे पहले.
Yeah.
This came. This 29 euro ticket covers you for whole of Germany.
Yeah.
When I was studying, it was only for my city and the villages around it. But this one covers whole of Germany.
Yeah.
So that's one really good advantage.
Yeah.
What about the semester fees or tuition fees that you have here?
So I am the last lucky batch because from this year itself, TUM has introduced tuition fees,
oh,
6,000 euros per semester,
Oh
but I am
my
only
God.
paying 85 euros.
Wow. 85 euros.
Yeah.
Awesome. And studying in the best university of Germany in just 85 euros. So that's like really wonderful, but that's going to change from this October.
True.
So even if you start applying now, nahi hoga kuch. Like last batch was the only batch who got it for free. So studying in Germany is like really cheap. It costs 15 euros per month if you get in a public university.
Yeah.
The campus looks really lovely and it's awesome. extremely huge spread across the city. अगर आप जर्मनी में या किसी भी कंट्री में पढ़ाई करना चाहते हैं, आपको पता नहीं है कि प्रोसेस कैसे चलता है, कौन से डॉक्यूमेंट्स लगते हैं, कब स्टार्ट करना है, कब वीज़ा लगता है, वीज़ा का प्रोसेस क्या है, तो इस सब के लिए मैंने एक एक्सपर्ट काउंसलर्स की टीम सेटअप की है जो आपको एंड टू एंड गाइडेंस देगी, यूनिवर्सिटी सिलेक्ट करने से डॉक्यूमेंट बनाने से लेकर वीज़ा प्रोसेस तक. और आप इजीली एनरोल कर सकते हैं. जस्ट फॉर्म भरिए, लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में. मेरी टीम आपको डायरेक्टली कॉल करेगी या फिर ईमेल करेगी एंड आपका पूरा प्रोफाइल इवैल्यूएशन फ्री में होगा. आई एम रियली एक्साइटेड टू ब्रिंग दिस सर्विस टू यू एंड आई होप कि आपको इसका बहुत ज़्यादा फ़ायदा होगा. सो रसलीन, टॉकिंग अबाउट द कॉस्ट, खाने का खर्चा कितना आता है? बाहर खाना होगा तो कितना खर्चा आता है? इज़ इट पॉसिबल फॉर अ स्टूडेंट टू ईट आउटसाइड एवरी डे?
Not every day, of course. I usually spend around 150 euros in groceries, and sometimes I usually have lunch in Mensa, which we get subsidized food. Around 2 to 3 euros, we get like a really good meal. So I usually have my lunch at Mensa, and we go out very rare. Like we usually host parties at home. We can cook together. That's a lot more better. But yeah, sometimes once or twice a month we go out, and that cost is around 15 euros every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
So including a main dish and a drink.
Yeah, a drink. If we take a drink, then it goes a little higher, so 20 euros.
20 euros.
Yeah.
So that's the general cost of eating outside here, and especially in Munich, it's much higher. So
Yeah,
compared
it's
to
much
my
higher.
city, maybe 5 euros extra per person. That's the cost. And Mensa is like a cafe here, so
Meal is subsidized.
every meal is subsidized at lesser price compared to outside, but quality भी वैसी होती है. There
Yeah.
were some students in my university, मतलब when they ate in Mensa, उनको stomach problems हो जाते.
Okay. I usually avoid taking like anything fried or something. I usually stick to salad and very basic things here.
Yeah, it depends. Sometimes you're from outside and you don't know agar if the name is not written or it's
Yeah.
written in German
It's-
and you
it's
don't know
always in
German.
German. Yeah.
You eat something that you're allergic to, it's going to
Yeah.
cause you problems.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's where German can also
Go
help
with
you.
your German friends.
Yeah, that would help.
Yeah.
So next cost would be leisure activities. If you want to travel, just say Europe may it's very accessible to travel to
Yeah.
other countries
Yeah.
around. So what kind of cost should one expect there as a student?
I haven't traveled anywhere yet, so can't talk about that. But yes, I think once you have a working student, it becomes a lot more easier. I wouldn't recommend anybody going and traveling with your blocked account money. Look for a job first and then sort of start traveling. But yeah, you can definitely travel around Germany. In Germany, Bavarian state is super beautiful. All the lakes are pretty accessible through
Yeah.
public transportation. Everything is free of cost. So yeah, and even I can go to Salzburg, with DB ticket, and that's also accessible. So yeah, maybe over the weekend, you can probably go with your DB ticket.
Yeah. Even when I was a student, we just traveled whatever was available in the
Yeah.
study
And also,
ticket.
which we can do it in like 1 day trip. You don't have to stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's
saves
possible.
a lot
That
of
saves a
cost.
lot of cost. Yeah.
So we did that every weekend, go
Yeah.
somewhere for hiking,
Yeah.
eat outside,
Yeah.
have some
Yeah.
brewery,
Yeah,
have beers here.
have beers there.
So that's what we did. So would you suggest going to gym or any such subscriptions?
Again, I think gym is also subsidized. You get student discount for it. And if somebody is into sports, somebody is into fitness, then they can definitely join. I think students get it under 20 euros, if
Yeah.
I'm not wrong. But I'm not a gym freak, so I don't go to gym. But yeah, I do plan to take some sports activity this summer. Yeah.
So you don't have any fees, but can you engage in sports here at the university?
No,
Is there
you-
extra cost?
Yes, you have to pay an extra cost. You need to make like a sports ID for that. But there are a lot of places where you can play badminton, tennis free of cost. There are a few applications through which you can actually go to courts and play for free if you have the equipment.
Nice. Yeah, there are so many sports to do here,
Yeah.
even in university.
Yeah.
So I did sports like Krav Maga.
Oh.
I also did Japanese SWAT training.
Nice.
And I wanted to go for salsa, but getting a partner was so tough, so I didn't go for salsa. So you have variety of sports. Like in my university itself, 50 courses were offered.
Oh.
Even parkour or such kind of sports. I was really
Yeah,
interested in
yeah.
that, but I had no time.
Yeah.
Any other tips that you would like to give our viewers or students about how to save money here, or what are the crunches that you face as a student here?
I think just because I'm living in one of the most expensive cities in Munich, mainly it's the rent, which I'm not comfortable with. Again, getting a dorm is very difficult, but once you get a dorm, probably in your third semester, then I think it becomes easier because by third semester you also have a working student, so it's relatively easier.
Yeah, that's good. So get a job as quick as possible. I think that should ease out most of your troubles.
Yeah.
Nice. Great. So that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and learned more about Rasleen's journey in Germany. And follow us for more. We are on Instagram and
Yeah.
YouTube. Follow for more such informative content. See you in my next one. Bye.
Bye.